CO2 production. So it's drawing a lot of carbon into the soil, and I'm applying that with my brother and my father. We're doing some interesting work on that. But as I'm also a landscape architect, I want to give people the opportunity that have a small backyard garden, that even have even a bigger piece of land, to also, on a small scale, have an impact. So that's where the word then came from, like regenerative gardening. So I'm teaching people how to do that, because the crazy or the coolest thing is about this regenerative gardening is that you're gonna start doing gardening in a way that is more in harmony with nature, and it has so much advantages. Like you will have to water less your garden, you have to work less because you'll have less weeds. The flowers are just going to be way healthier, and all the plants are more healthy. So like you have to follow a certain structure, or you have to apply certain principles. But then once you've set it up, like when you design your garden or when you build your garden, you're like good to go for many years. And that's really fun to see that working with nature has such a huge advantage.
Yes, we need this down here in Australia because like today was 96 degrees Fahrenheit or 36 degrees Celsius, and everyone's got these big lawns and they got all their sprinklers on. They're just it's not really suited to the environment, and there's a lot that can be done to go back to like the native gardens and native bushes that are well adapted. And your training that you do for people, is that do they have to be near you, or is it all done online?
No, so the program, the masterclass, which is actually called how to create the garden of your dreams, it's completely online. And some people that are listening might think like, okay, but you have all these different climates in the whole world. How can you tell people how to do that? And the cool part is that I've integrated an AI system into it, so that allows it that the whole system that I've built works anywhere in the whole world. Like it's pretty amazing. If I wanted to teach this, let's say 1 year ago, where AI or ChatGPT was not really a thing yet, I'd have to like ask 10 times the price of what it's costing today. So it has way more value, and I think the AI revolution is something great in that sense, that I can teach it to anybody anywhere in the world. And actually, I have a client in Australia, where you're from as well, Julian.
Wonderful. So, if you want to have a chat to Matthieu, he's got a 30-minute sort of one-on-one garden training call, and you can sort of explain what you want to do, and he can help you, and he can talk to you about some of the options. The link is in the show notes and also the description for this video. Thank you, Matthieu. That was some very interesting stuff, and something that we need more of.
Yeah, thank you, Julian. Thank you for sharing my message. I think I really want to inspire people to make a change, even on a small space. Actually, I want to end with that it's even proven that like the most biodiverse places on the planet are like this pristine nature reserves, or it's actually the suburbs of cities where people have their own small garden and there's different flowers. And so people with their own property or their own garden or even a community garden, they can have a huge impact on our climate, on our environment.
Yes, and if we're all doing it, the net effect can be great.